What is up, guys? This is your boy Major Smokey, and first of all I want to thank you all for reaching out that 1k subscribers on YouTube. And for this occasion we have a special war. It's a Potluck war in the heaviest weight class there is. We reached out for our sister clan Redline to help with us to get this breakdown. But first of all, I want to explain what a Potluck War is for those guys that don't know what I'm talking about. Potluck War is a special occasion to search for wars, and all clans are searching at the same time, and the goal here is to get the higher competitive wars in a fair play environment. And one of those clans are North Watchers. They are a really strong competitive clan. And when you match up with this type of clan, you really need to figure out a good war strategy to even make chance in these wars. So this is what we're gonna do today. I wanna show you guys some war strategies, not only base and army types that you can use, but our main focus is gonna be how you get that advantage in the high elite wars to get that wins, or even get a shot at a win. So in our first attack you will see a dragon approach. He will cut both sides of the base, so he have only one piece of the cake left, and he will bring his dragons around that, and they will funnel into the core, and hopefully he will get that 2 stars. If he get that enough percentage to get that 50% to get a 2 star. But the main question in this is, why are we getting a Town Hall 10 on a Town Hall 11 to get a 2 stars? Because when a Town Hall 11 on a Town Hall 11 attacks, the chance to getting a 3 star on that kind of attacks is almost none. And I will explain that, because the defense strength of the troops and the attacking strength of the troops are not in balance. So what we do is a lower weight base of the war, a Town Hall 10, attacking a Town Hall 11 to get the same result as a Town Hall 11 on a Town Hall 11 has been. In this way you get yourself some war advantage, because you have a Town Hall 11 attack left. So this dragon attack from my boy Rush is a great example how you can do this type of 10 against 11 funneling into the base, into the core, to get that Town Hall for that 2 star attack. Great job, buddy, thank you. And we will go to the next. There will be also a 2 star on a Town Hall 11 from a Town Hall 10. But this time we will use a different army composition to get the 2 stars. We have some baby drags, we have some outside buildings that we can get. He will get his golem and his bolus behind with a rage on both sides, so that he will get some funneling in the middle with a jump spell to get his troops to the core, to the town hall. In the meanwhile, you see that the Eagle artillery is activated, and he will get a massive amount of damage to the golems on the left side. So key is to get that rage spell in the right time, to get all his troops funneling inside and get that town hall with them. A nice freeze on that Eagle artillery to get that damage out of the way for some time. And now it's a case to get as much percentage as we can get on this base. And I think it's gonna stop by 53 or 54%. A great approach, nice attack. And that will get us to the next attack. It's a 10 against Town Hall 10 gameplay. And the Town Hall 10s against Town Hall 10s are pretty key in the war. If you don't have a Town Hall 10 on the Town Hall 10, you don't have enough Town Halls 11s to get all the 10s cleared. So you need to get some Town Hall 10s against Town Hall 10s 3 stars to get even a shot to win this type of wars against North Watches. So what we see is a pretty heavy kill squad with some bowlers and some nice funneling going on. All the troops will go to the jump spell and the rage. And his main goal here is to get out that CC and kill that enemy queen. And also his main objective of this approach was to get out that enemy air defenses. So great approach, and now it's time for the air troops to do their part. First of all, the lava hounds and the loons. Then we throw some haste spells to get their troops much faster in through the core of the base. And now it's time for the heat spell and the freeze to get the time that they needed to get through that inferno tower and that waiting whiz towers on the back side of this base. It's gonna be close, but I'm gonna tell you guys, every attack from a Town Hall 10 on a Town Hall 10 is close. I think Town Hall 10 gameplay is the most balanced gameplay there is on this time on meta in the game. And it really takes much practice to get this type of attacks done, especially in this high elite wars when you get some really good designs and some bases against you. And that will get us to the next Town Hall 10 against Town Hall 10 attack in the war. And as you see, it's a whole different type of attack. We call this the bitch attack. I'm not allowed to say that, but I'm not the official Supercell YouTube channel, so there it is. It's the bitch attack. It's a really strong attack on this time in the game. And even in the new update, I have seen some tweaks with the witch. When she dies, they will lose 4 extra skeletons. So she really gonna be stronger, and we're gonna see that in the next couple of days, how that will benefit the new witch gameplay. So that being said, this is a record last week, so the witch is not dropping 4 skeletons when she dies. So it's a great attack from my red line buddy, and a good example how you can use the bitch attack to get some 3 stars on a Town Hall 10, and that's amazing. And as you can see, really much time left. Let me get that a little bit faster. And that will bring us again the 9 against 9 gameplay. A little shout out to the North Watchers, because their Town Hall 9s the size are amazing. It were really hard bases to get through. The most of bases we need a couple of attacks to get that 3-star on the board. And in this approach we see a P.E.K.K.A following up with some healers. That's gonna be a pretty strong tanky force to get through that base. On the left side we see the Queen Walk, and the most important key thing that she is doing right now is getting off all that upcoming Teslas and funneling the left side, so the P.E.K.K.A and the hero and the bolus in the CC will go straight to the middle, to the core of the base, to get out that enemy queen and that enemy CC. A nice poison over there to slow down all the troops, and of course you will get some incoming damage. So the second rage spell will following up with a nice heal to get all those troops at full heal against those last defenses on the back side of this base. Still going strong, and all troops still getting healed by the healers. So the last 2 sections of this base will be no trouble at all. A really nice attack. Still hangs on that king ability that he can use any moment right now. And for the most part, it's now clean up the base and getting the 3 stars in the back. Good attack, and that will get us to the next Town Hall 9 action. A really strong base. It takes us a few hits to get that 3-star on the board against this base, but this really strong army composition with the baby drags, and the plan was to get the Queen Walk, a really deep push into the base and take out all 4 air defenses. The best thing about this push is the time that he takes to get all defenses out one at a time, and because he get a real good funnel at the beginning from his raid, the Queen will walk in through the core of the base, and on the left side he will drop his king with some healers and some bowlers behind them to take out the trash outside of the base. In the middle, a good spot for earthquakes that open up the base right through the middle, and the queen can walk into that. And now you see the petting that he hopes to get through that air defenses in the middle. And on the outside of the base, he will drop some wizards to help with the cleanup. His king getting low on health, so shortly he will get that king ability. There it is. In the middle you see the queen is shooting at his enemy CC, and on the right side you will see the drop of the first baby drags. And in the middle the queen will take out all the baby pups. I think he will hit that ability. Yes, there it is. And yeah, so many troops on that last archer tower. She don't make any chance at all. And on the last we have a nice rage swag spell, and that will get us to the next attack, the last and final Tunnel 9 attack of this video. It's the Golem Hawks Bowlers CC combination. Some nice funneling on the right side with the wizards behind the golems. And his objective with this is all the trash buildings getting out of the way, so his main kill squad will get over that jump spell and go in through the middle of the base. Then he will deploy a nice rage spell to get this bolus at full strength in the first stage of that attack, following up with a nice heal spell. And he is waiting to get the troops in the middle, and then he deploys all his hawks, and the middle kill squad will distract all the defenses that is shutting on them, and the hawks can walk straight through the base and almost not getting hit by anything. And this will get us to the end of the video. Guys, yeah, I really appreciate all the amount of support in the last couple of days, months, and from the beginning of this channel. So guys, let me know in the comments if you like if I talk the whole video, or it is disgusting and you like to have the music back. Smoke is signing out for now. Guys, have a great day. Peace!